Happy Monday. It is Monday Move time, and we are in a series of working on mobility, stability, balance, all that fun stuff. And I am barefoot today. We're going to work on a single leg deadlift. Now, granted, you do not have to be barefoot. However, I do just want to give you a little side note. If you are barefoot when you do this, in your recovery, you're going to work your stabilizers. I'm wiggling here on my ankle because you usually when you have on shoes, you guys, you have padding, which actually helps to stabilize your foot, right? So what you really want to work on is trying not to wiggle around or trying to move, and you want to really work through that ankle stability, okay? So with the single leg deadlift, there's Toby. Hi, Toby. Say hi. With the single leg deadlift, what you want to focus on, and granted, you can use weight, but we do not load bad form, okay? So with this, you'll plant your foot down, and I'm going to show you some levels so that way you can start anywhere. There's no reason you can't do this move. You just have to start somewhere, okay? So the biggest thing that you want to start with is I'm going to just take one foot and bring it back, and now I put all the weight into my right leg. So I'm just going to turn so you can see what that looks like. And all I did was just slide my foot back to where my big toe of my left foot is even with my heel, okay? And then you can put your hands on your hips. They can hang down, whatever you'd like. And what you're going to do is chest is going to stay lifted, shoulders rounded down and back onto your lats, navel drawn in, and you're going to hinge forward. So where I am feeling this right now is in my right butt cheek and also in my hamstring. So for the video purposes, I am going to show the other side as well. So I'm going to pull that foot here back behind, and I'm going to put a little micro bend in the knee, and I'm going to hinge forward, flat back, and I keep my back flat. The moment I go like this, you guys, I have just released my glutes, and I'm putting pressure into my back, and you don't want to do that. So you're going to lean forward and then stand and squeeze. So here are the progressions without a weight. And of course, you can add a weight, and all that means is the weight hangs either one dumbbell or two dumbbells, one in each hand, okay? So you would go and take your foot back, okay? This makes it a little bit harder, and you're trying to keep the weight out of the toe. And then you bring it up. Then you start to add in progressions. Now, I like to start with a bent knee, and I know that for some fitness people, this would be debatable. But in all of my coaching, mentorships, and all of this stuff, I learned this, and I think it is so smart. And that is to bend your knee, and that way you think about taking your heel towards the ceiling, because a lot of people, when they go foot out, okay, they start to open up their hip, and you do not want to do that. This should not be happening as you go into a deadlift, okay? Your hip bones, you need to think of them as like headlights for your car. They always stay the same direction, okay? So when you're here with this position, this just helps you to take it up and to think about squishing a bug towards the ceiling. And then, of course, the last variation is going to be that full extension all the way back. And again, if I had weights, they'd be hanging here. I could add in rows or different things like that. And your foot is flexed, hip bones down, and then you bring it back up, squeeze that glute. You guys, this is one of my favorite moves. And it works the bootay. And it's single leg, so then you get your stabilizers involved. Your core has to work harder. You're working on your balance. Great move. I hope you guys enjoy it.